Most people visit Honolulu without ever realizing Manoa is one of its best-kept secrets. But if you like lush tropical surroundings, top schools, and a family-friendly neighborhood vibe, Manoa is it. Manoa in Hawaiian means wide or vast. It's a neighborhood of roughly 1,000 homes, and it's set back near a tropical rainforest. The valley has amazing natural beauty, and misty rain showers and rainbows are fairly common here. There's a family-friendly, close-knit community vibe. Manoa residents take pride in a tranquil, tight-knit community where neighbors know each other. It's an ideal setting for families seeking a peaceful atmosphere minutes from urban Honolulu. Today, I'm taking you on a full tour of Manoa. And here's what you'll see. University of Hawaii at Manoa, Lower Manoa, Manoa Marketplace, Central Manoa, and the Woodlawn Upper Manoa area. We'll also cover some open houses that are visited. Whether you're relocating for work, looking for great schools, or just want that peaceful, authentic Hawaii lifestyle, this will give you a real insider's look at what it's like to live in Manoa. I'm Duc Ong, a local real estate broker here in Honolulu. I've helped many families, professionals, and retirees find their perfect home on Oahu. And today, I'm giving you the honest, inside perspective so you can decide if Manoa is the right fit for you. Alright, so we're driving on Dole Street towards the University of Hawaii, Manoa. As you can see on the right, they're building some new buildings over here. On the left, you got some student dorms, and faculty housing was right behind us. This is UH Manoa. This is the flagship campus of the UH system, which consists of 10 campuses. The UH Manoa has about 20,000 students, lots of trees and greenery and historic buildings, as you can see. The university brings to the area a youthful energy. You might see lots of students jogging and hanging out, different campus events. And with campus life comes coffee shops and eateries and sports events like UH volleyball at the Stan Sheriff Center. So you can see on the right, we've got the campus with its various halls. And on the left over here is the law school. So I actually went to UH Manoa about 20 years ago for my master's in physics. One of the things about UH too is there's not really much of a Greek life here. It's kind of more quiet for a college. All right, so I'm approaching University Avenue, and I'm going to make a right on University as we head into Manoa Valley. So UH is on our right, got some new construction. So we're passing Metcalf Street. This is pretty much the entrance to Lower Manoa, which is a hub of education. So on the left, we just passed UH Lab School, which is a public charter school. And on the right, we'll pass Mid-Pacific Institute, also known as MidPac. It's a private K-12 school. And in this area is also Punahou School, which is one of the top private schools in the state. And it's actually where Barack Obama went to school. There's also St. Francis School, which is just outside the valley. There are excellent school options for families in this area, from public to private. Some of the top public schools, such as Noelani Elementary, is in this area. All right, so you can see the valley a little bit from this perspective. One of the unique things about this area is because it's been developed a long time ago, there are larger setbacks than in other neighborhoods. So you can see the distance between the wall and the street is a lot wider here. Some of the homes in this lower Manoa area are rented to faculty and students, but others are owner-occupied and have been in the family for generations. It's actually a good entry point for buyers who value the convenience of being near town and the campus. Lower Manoa in general is not as wet as the upper Manoa areas, as we'll see later. Many of the homes here are modest plantation-style cottages and small single-family homes on small lots. The offering represents a solid entry-level price point for a lot of buyers. Ranges between the 800,000s up to 2+ million. And the lower valley is where you might find the occasional fixer-upper or smaller home at the lower end of that price range. Behind me is 2340 University Ave. It's listed at 1.4836 million and it's located in Lower Manoa. One of the nice things about this home is that it's recently renovated. It's pretty much turnkey, except there's a hidden value add, which is the family room can be converted to an additional unit since it has a wet bar and a separate entrance. It's a 3-2 normally, but you could add another studio in the back of the main house. It's got a new roof, AC units, and a natural gas range. Ideal for first-time buyers or multi-generational buyers. Currently, it's listed at $300K below tax assessed value for 2025. Next stop is Manoa Valley District Park. At this 5-way intersection, I'm making a right onto Manoa Road. So we're entering the kind of central heart of Manoa right now. So I'm here at Manoa Valley District Park. It's centrally located in the heart of Manoa. It's got a gym, swimming pool, huge green lawns, multiple playgrounds, and right behind me is Manoa Elementary. It's one of the top-rated elementary schools on Oahu. The fact that the park is adjacent to the elementary school makes it excellent setup for families. And there are a lot of community events around here as well. We actually did an Easter egg hunt for my boys here. Take a look behind me. This is 3313 Manoa Road. It's a rare multi-generational setup. You got a 4-3 main house and then a 2-1 Ohana unit behind. Perfect for multi-generational buyers or those looking to house hack. It's currently listed at 1.85 million and it's right next to Manoa Valley District Park. So excellent location right in the heart of Manoa. And it's got a classic decor, so you have room to add value and potentially create equity. All right, now we're heading over to Manoa Marketplace, which is the main community hub of Manoa. I'm heading left on Lowry. So as you can see, it's misting right now. It's pretty typical weather for Manoa. Not a heavy downpour though. On the right over here is a restaurant called Feast, which is really good. And then just up ahead is Chocolea. It's an excellent chocolate place. And I'm about to make a right onto Woodlawn. So Manoa Marketplace is kind of wide. It spans the block between Woodlawn and Manoa Road. Okay, so you see there's a Long's Drugs, and up ahead is Safeway. They've actually redone this area recently, and now there's a new climbing structure playground for kids. It's actually one of the ones that I like to take my kids to often. So you got Fondue Boulangerie, Island 7 Burger, Crack Seat Store, Island Manapua, L&L. A lot of cute boutique shops and restaurants. And there's that climbing structure that I was talking about. Some new places that popped up too, like Lady Elaine. So it's got that charming small town feel. And it's where you'll see a lot of families grocery shopping, grabbing coffee, talking story. It's the heart of life in Manoa. Manoa Marketplace is just down the road from Midpack and Manoa Elementary. So in the mornings and afternoons, this area bustles with activity with families. By the evening, say 8 or 9 p.m. or so, a lot of the shops and restaurants are closed. So it's a lot more quiet and a more relaxed suburban feel. So in the marketplace courtyard, there's a farmers market every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays where residents can buy local produce, which adds to the community feel. So we got a vet clinic to the right, and then Safeway is to our left over here. So I'm heading through the parking lot and back onto Manoa Road. So this marketplace got a bunch of different banks and restaurants, everything you might need for a local community. And straight ahead is Starbucks and Andy's Sandwiches, which are some of the staples for this area. See, there's a line over here for off the hook poke. So we're heading up Manoa Road into the valley. Just across the valley is Waioli Kitchen and Bake Shop, which is a hidden gem. It's known for its delicious scones. One of the unique things about it is that it's actually a social enterprise run by the Salvation Army that supports women in recovery and reintegration. It's been serving the community for over 100 years, and it's a true reflection of Manoa's values. So you can see the family-friendly streets, a lot of homes with yards, and the classic feel. Okay, so we're heading on Manoa Road into the woodlawn area in the back of the valley now. On the left is a Chinese cemetery. If you notice, it's getting a little bit cloudier and it's generally cooler on the back over here. And we're about to turn left onto Alani Drive. So streets are narrower here than in central Manoa, and there are a lot more premium homes perched on the ridges with excellent views of town. So heading into the upper Manoa Valley. The nice thing about this area is there's not much through traffic because only residents come back here. So it's extra quiet and peaceful. So I'm taking you around Pavaina into one of these upper Manoa pockets. All right, now we're in Upper Woodlawn at 3657 Woodlawn Drive, listed at $2.25 million. It's a 4-3 with a 1-1 permitted ADU. It's on over 10,000 square foot lots. It's got premium finishes like mahogany floors, new kitchen, and a swim spa in the back. So about 4 years ago, I actually helped a client buy a fixer-upper in this Upper Manoa area for $1 million. And since then, she's put in a bunch of work to renovate it and add value. And now it's worth way more than that. So if you're looking to do something similar, reach out and I'll be more than happy to help you. So Manoa Road heads back into the valley. This is about as far as you can go into the valley. And at the end of this road is Manoa Falls and Line Arboretum. Manoa Falls is one of the most popular hikes on the island. You'll usually run into lots of tourists on this hike. So Manoa is one of Honolulu's oldest neighborhoods, and it shows in the architecture. Many homes here date back to the 20s to 40s. It's got that classic plantation style and colonial design. Driving through, you might come across a home that has a plaque on it. These are designated historic homes. And when you do that, you get this awesome tax break, which is roughly $300 a year in property taxes, in exchange for maintaining the historic nature of the home and offering a few tours a year. It's a great incentive for those that are preservation-minded. Now, as far as fixer-uppers here, for those buyers on a budget, that's pretty much what you want to be looking for, because there's definitely an opportunity to add value and create equity. Manoa is generally an expensive neighborhood otherwise, and if you can find that older home that needs TLC, that could be an excellent opportunity. These are typically in the lower price ranges, around $900K to $1 million for a major fixer-upper, and these properties offer value potential because with the renovations, you would gain significant equity, especially since Manoa is a highly desirable neighborhood because of its excellent schools. So as far as the top end of Manoa's real estate market, you have some large estates that range from 3,500 to 5,000 square feet that would fetch $3 to $4 million in today's market. But these are quite uncommon because there's not really as many of these luxury homes. There is a unique pocket called Manoa Hillside Estates, which is a small gated community on the East Valley slope. The unique thing about that community is it's newer. It's built in the 90s to 2000s, whereas most of the homes here are mid-century. And you got modern layouts and a lot more space, yet it's nestled in a historic valley. So it's ideal for families that want a turnkey modern home. So who is Manoa best suited for? I'd say the housing and lifestyle here best serve families and professionals, especially those that work at the university, such as professors or graduate students, and those who are seeking proximity to excellent schools. As we wrap up this tour of Manoa, just want to recap what we covered. Manoa offers this unique blend of lush island beauty, a warm community, and top-tier schools. There's a spectrum of homes ranging from fixers up to luxury. So you're seeing some starter homes near the valley entrance, and then a more premium option up in Woodlawn. And despite the growth of town, Manoa Valley retains this timeless appeal and strong property values, with a median home price of about $1.85 million as of June. Thanks to the limited inventory, currently there are only 12 single-family homes on the market in the Manoa area. And there's consistently strong demand, especially from families looking to be in the good school districts. So if you're interested, go drive around the valley to get a feel for the ambiance and the vibe. Consider visiting different times of day, such as weekday rush versus a Sunday afternoon, to catch the rhythm of the valley. And because of the rain, be sure to check the home's drainage. If you're thinking of making Manoa your home, reach out to me. As a local real estate expert, I'm here to answer all your questions and show you the newest listings. And if you're curious how Manoa compares to other top Honolulu neighborhoods, check out this next video right here. And if you still want to know more about Hawaii, watch this video right here.